Hello everybody and welcome to Panda's Kingdom. Yeah, this is bad. So, the Magic Council locked us in. Like, I can't even make a dent in the store. Oh, I broke my torch. This is bad. The Magic Kingdom came in the middle of the night, and they just took us all away to this weird, undisclosed location, and we're all locked up. Well, some of us. Currently, they're interrogating people, but look at this. Victor Owl is in one of these cages. Paula Polar's in one, and then there's some lady with blue hair behind her. What I don't understand is why Paula's here. I mean, if anyone's going to jail, it should be Paula for murdering Danny the deer. Or framing him and making him get murdered as a punishment for her death. I don't understand this. All I want is to get out of here. Welcome to this courtroom. Flash file of the Magic Council. She is the prosecutor for today. She will be interrogating Victor Owl live in front of everyone. Victor, prepare to be questioned. Flashfire, continue with your story. Okay, Victor, if that's your name. Why don't you tell us why you left your village? Or, why don't you tell us why they kicked you out of your village? I resent the accusation. I was not kicked out of my village. I left willingly. Of my own free will. I wouldn't need to leave a place like that. By force. Anyways, I left for the pursuit of knowledge and greater power. Yeah, that's funny, Victor. I think it's kind of funny how you defend yourself and say you left for knowledge. But for knowledge of what? What do you mean, Flashfire? You see, what I mean, Victor, is a ton of people in your village started disappearing, and the Avilian village, a lot of people started disappearing. Don't you find that suspicious that you just happened to leave town before you could be questioned and put on trial before that court? And I find it a little bit funny that you're always on the run. I am not always on the run. I resent any accusations against me, Flashfire, for I think they are completely unjustified and not called for. Now, if you have any actual evidence, I'd love to hear it. I do. I have a testimony from someone who was actually there and saw everything. This person will be shown in the video clip before everyone, including the judge, MC Friedman. Hello, people of the jury. We are all here today to determine who is guilty of the murder of Rain. We've had testimonies from people that have said Rain has been murdered. And he's very detrimental to the Magic Council's growth and success. So today, we found our 4 suspects of the murder. Each of them will go on the stand and will be questioned by our prosecutor. Well, the first Defendant Victor the Owl, please meet me at the stand. Hello, Bella. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. About your sister. Yes. What would you like to know? Did you hear about what happened to her? Yes, of course. What happened was awful. How could anyone do such a thing? You see, Bella, what I don't understand is why anyone would even think about ripping her eyes out. What? That's what they did to her? Those monsters. How could they? It's fine, Bella. But for now, we need to know about Ella. You were delivering food to her, right? Like you said before? Yeah. I was trying to bring her some food on the road because I saw she stopped. And I was hiding in the bushes, and I saw as the owl flew down. He had a very fancy way of speaking. And what he did... what he did was unimaginable. He ripped her eyes out, and he cut her body up, and he threw her in the water to wash away any of the evidence, I guess. I just don't know why he'd do this. I think I do. But thank you, Bella, for being very cooperative. You may return back to your village of Greyclaw. So, what do you have to say for yourself, you disgusting Avilian villager? I have to say that she was obviously coerced. This is complete ludicrousy. Ludicrous. You know what I mean, Flashfire. You completely coerced her. This is garbage if you ask me. All of it. So, how long did it take you to find some brunette from Greyclaw Town willing to appear for the Magic Council to testify on your behalf? I bet you paid her well. That is complete garbage! I did no such thing, Victor. But why don't we talk about you now? We have a witness putting you near the crime of killing Ella, who says you couldn't kill Rain also. Because I didn't even know Rain. I wasn't even near that village at the time. Really? You weren't near the village? Huh. That's funny. As I remember, there was a lot of native owls to that area. Who says you aren't one of them? Don't you dare compare me to some native owl. I can go into a human form. Flashfire. What? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think that maybe she didn't see me, but another bird from the Avilian village kill her sister, Ella? Or maybe she just made it up for you. I can't be around you if you're going to be so defiant. You're a defendant, not a toddler. I don't need your sass. I need the truth. I need to know what's happening. Silence. Everyone within the court, just silence. You see, what I need to understand, because I make the final decision here, Flashfire and Victor, is what would Victor do once he had the eyes? The eyes of Ella. What was his plan? Does anyone have proof he was a magics user? I mean, in my opinion, it would have to be someone with some magic talent. And that is what I would like to see next. I would like to see a stronger argument from the prosecutor. Bring out the next defendant. One that actually uses magic. Flashfire. I'm on it. I call to the stand Zeliana, the head of the Aquanode village. So, Zeliana, you're a talented magic user of ice magic. We haven't yet recovered Rain's body, but we know from many sources within many villages that he is dead, and he's been dead for a while. They were not willing to hand over the body, but yet they were able to tell us the condition. He took a lot of damage to both legs. He was very bloody and cut up. And I think your ice magic could have easily done that. But how could I even control such power? I'm just a new magic user. I could never have the power to do such a strong spell like that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Zeliana? Did you really just say that? Are you dumb? But stop harassing me. I'm just a head of an Aquanode village. I'm nothing more. You know what? Fire melts ice. So why don't I call the first person to the stand? Who would that be? How about Raven, the Sea Witch? So, Raven, why don't you tell us about Zeliana's true power? Zeliana is an extremely powerful magic user. Wait, why are you telling them? What was that, Zeliana? Nothing. I heard that you were trying to cover up the fact that you are a strong magic user. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. However, I'm currently questioning Raven. So, Raven, what type of magic have you seen her perform before? Anything extravagant? Extremely powerful? Possibly crippling? Yes, I've seen Zeliana use her magic to shoot people out of buildings with ice spikes. And she can shoot ice blades. She can make ice blades out of thin air. She can make ice shields, ice armor. She can make ice prisons. She could raise an entire city out of ice if she wanted to. So what I don't understand is why she's pretending like her magic's weak. Did you hear that, everyone of the courtroom? That Zeliana is secretly a powerful wizard capable of committing the crime. I rest my case for Zeliana. Next up, Paula Polar. Agreed. Paula, please take the stand. You're welcome to call anyone as a witness, if you want to. Hello, Paula. How are you doing, sitting there, and not behind the cover of darkness, or behind some trees or bushes, watching Panda's Kingdom? Wait, what? What are you accusing me of? I'm accusing you of being a spy for the Aquanode village. A crime that I can hold both of you for, actually. Because spying on another village, if they haven't done anything to your village, is considered a crime. So I'm gonna have to hold you both an extra day. But for now, I need to know exactly what is happening inside this entire situation. I want to know why you've been spying on their village, and they haven't even done anything to you. And what I want to know is why you were around the crime scene. Also, of the murdered girl, Ella, and how you were able to fake your death. And whose body was that? Was that Rain's body? And why was that flesh everywhere? Did you just gut that person? Throw their bloody organs everywhere for the kicks out of it? No! I would never do such a thing. Yes, you would. You can't deny that you planted that body, Paula. And you can't deny that you did a bad job faking your own death. Considering we were able to follow you based on your fashion blog post. You'd think that Zeliana would have told you something about covering up the scene better. But I had to fake my own death. And why was that? Because the village was going to be attacked. Attacked? Are you kidding me? That is garbage. You know what? I think I've heard enough from you. And Zeliana. And Victor the Owl. All of you sound suspicious enough and guilty enough to commit this crime. Why not bring out Panda Zambi? Let's see if he's any different. And so Panda Zambi, I see you're sitting up there confidently. Why don't you tell us why? Okay. I'm sitting up here confidently because I know that everyone else had terrible stories. And that you'll have to believe me. And why is that? Holy. Oh my. Oh no! Adeline! Run!